This is the story of Ushasti, the poor Brahmin, a man so hungry he could barely walk. Yet so wise even the king's priest bowed to him. Once in a land gripped by famine, a Brahmin named Ushasti Chakrayana wandered the streets, barefoot, tired and starving. He was learned, deeply learned, but knowledge cannot fill an empty stomach. And so, weak with hunger, he went from door to door, looking for a morsel of food. One day he entered a small town. There, by the roadside, sat a man selling parched beans and grains. Ushasti approached him with dignity, despite his condition, and said, "Brother, may I have something to eat? I haven't eaten in days." The vendor looked at him with compassion. "These beans have already been given to others," he said, "but I have some grains left. They are untouched. Would you accept those?" Ushasti paused. Then he replied, "I will not eat food that is already offered to another. But if the grains are pure, then yes, I will eat those." And so, even in hunger, Ushasti stayed true to his inner discipline. He ate only the clean grains. No demands, no complaints, just gratitude and restraint. That evening, the town prepared for a great ritual, a yajna in honor of the gods. The king's priest was ready to conduct it, with full ceremony and tradition. Drums beat, mantras filled the air, offerings were laid before the sacred fire. But Ushasti, still dressed in tattered clothes, still recovering from hunger, watched the preparations with a calm and steady gaze. He stepped forward and said something no one expected. "This ritual will fail." The crowd turned. The priest frowned. "What are you saying?" Ushasti answered quietly, "The one performing this yajna lacks true knowledge. Without that, the ritual has no power." The priest, insulted, shot back, "If you are so wise, then tell me, what is the deity of the East?" Ushasti did not flinch. He replied, "The sun is the deity of the East, and the essence of the sun is Prana, the life force." The priest asked again, "And the deity of the South?" "Yama, the lord of death," said Ushasti, "and even his essence is Prana." One by one, Ushasti named the deities of every direction: east, south, west, north, the zenith above, and the nadir below. And every time he revealed the same hidden truth, that behind every god, every direction, every ritual is Prana, the vital life force, the breath within all living beings, the source of all movement, power, and consciousness. The priest was speechless. The king watched in awe. Here stood a man who had no fine robes, no seat of honor, but possessed a depth of knowledge so profound even the Vedas bowed before it, and suddenly everyone saw Ushasti not as a beggar but as a seer, a rishi who had risen beyond ritual, beyond hunger, beyond illusion. This story is from the Chandogya Upanishad. Comes a tale of hunger, humility, and true inner wealth. What does this story teach us? That true wealth is not in gold, but in clarity. That discipline in suffering reveals more than comfort in ignorance. That even a starving man can carry the light of Brahman, the highest truth. The Chandogya Upanishad doesn't just tell us stories. It shakes us awake. It whispers, behind the sun, the fire, the wind, behind the gods, behind the rituals, is one force, the prana, the breath, and you are not separate from it. If this story touched your heart, let it live beyond this video. Let it remind you that you are more than what you wear, what you own, or what the world sees. You are the light behind the light, the prana that connects all things. Like, share, and subscribe for more timeless stories from the Upanishads and Vedas. Comment below, what does inner purity mean to you in today's world?